Greetings, humanoids of the internet. My name is Bob, and this is episode 15 of Journey into Space. Journey into Space. We are going to continue our mission of the last episode. Well, actually, we're going to get the Planet Explorer 8 bus into Duna's orbit, and then we're going to launch the lander again to rendezvous after that. Someone suggested that having two of these massive ships trying to make a rendezvous with something at the same time probably was a recipe for lag dinner, lag and cheese. We're going to not be doing that this time. We're going to get the bus into orbit first around Duna, and then we're going to launch the lander part. And so hopefully that will work better. All right, let's get started. Okay, we're about to break into Duna's atmosphere. Whoa, why are you moving? And we're coming in real low. We're coming in about under 7,000 meters. Let me make sure that's still it. Yeah. Because our last aerobraking attempts didn't really break us into orbit. So we're going in much lower. And now 7,000 meters is low. I mean, I've been to 7,000 meters on Earth on the ground. The pass between Durango and Silverton is about 7,000 meters. So that's low. So we become radioactive hamburger meat on the surface of Duna? I don't know. But I know I need to try something much steeper than what I've been doing, because what I've been doing hasn't been breaking me all the way. So here we go. And of course our periapsis is over the night side of the planet. So not only may we hit the surface, but we won't even see ourselves hitting the surface probably, or won't see much until it's too late. So there's that. And the ship has already been eaten once by the babies of the Space Kraken. I didn't show that, but when I was trying to get my orbit adjusted to come into Duna, it got eaten by the babies of the Space Kraken. So, and this could happen again. Oops, screenshot. Guys, Kenlock, Raymore, and Lawlin, I wouldn't be looking at your windows right now if I were you. It's not going to be good for you. It's not going to make you happy. Okay, just close your eyes. Close your eyes and say, there's no place like Kerbin. There's no place like Kerbin. There's no place like Kerbin. Oh shit. 8,000. Well, my altimeter's fucking up, so I don't know how accurate that is. Keep your hands in the ride. Oh, and we're heading right toward a big mountain. That's good. That's special. Special. Oh shit, here we go. Let me take a look at the map. Oh fuck me. No bueno, no bueno. No, 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 no. RCS on. No, 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 no. 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 Yeah, that wasn't really what I had in mind. 7,000 meters is a little too low. Yes, it's crash time. RCS off, I can't see shit. Okay, we'll that was a bad sound. Bad sound. That was a bad sound. Okay, quick load. Okay, that's too low. I'm going to say that was no bueno. No bueno at all. All right, let's see which way are we pointing. That's 90. That's not the way I want to go. Yeah, okay. Well, 6,000 was just too low. That was just too low. Yeah. Yeah. All right, 10,000. Oy vey. Well, that was an important learning experience. 7,000 meters is too low for Duna. It's like Goldilocks. It's the Goldilocks of aerobraking. You know, there's too high, too low, and hopefully there is just right, which is hopefully what we're aiming for now. Because the porridge is awful cold in space. Alright. Let's time compress and do it all again. Okay, Duna. What you know there, buddy? Yeah. Get pointed retrograde in case I have to brake some more. And if I have to go prograde, I'm probably gonna die. So we won't even think of that option because it wouldn't be a good option. Not really doing much braking yet. Okay, we're past the periapsis. Okay, well 7,000 meters is too much. 10,000 meters may not be enough. It's still moving though. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. So next time, 9,000 meters? You know what? I don't need to be wasting this much fuel. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick load, and we're going to try it again at about 8,000 meters. Oh shit! I did quick save it instead. That wasn't what I meant to do. Well, I guess we're stuck. Okay, we just wasted too much fuel on that last attempt because of not airbraking enough. So I'm going to do another attempt. I had a quick saved from just prior to the one that I overwrote, so I'll use that one, and we're going to come in at 8,500 meters, and hopefully that's going to be not too high and not too low, but just right. And I'm going to, instead of doing the sightseeing like I usually do, looking out the window here instead of looking at my map, I'm going to go look at my map during this encounter and hopefully catch any kind of deviations that might occur. Hey, about to hit the atmosphere in a few seconds, a second or so. Should be hitting it about now. 8,500 meters is the mark this time. If that's not enough, I may have to do this again. Because I really don't want to waste fuel. I mean, yeah, I've got those two big-ass tanks, but I'm also going to have to do an inclination change here, obviously. So I'd rather save as much of those tanks, those strap-on tanks as I can. I got it pointed prograde this time because I figure if I wind up having to brake more, I've got time for that. But if I wind up having to go forward more, I may not have a whole lot of time to make that change. Okay, it's really coming down now. Just stand by on the thrusters to... It's really coming down. Yeah, it's definitely going to take us into orbit. I wonder. Hopefully, it will take us at least to orbit. Might have to use the thrusters. Yeah, I have to use the thrusters. 8,500 is too much. Too low. Sort of a process of elimination here. We will find the ideal altitude. Okay, well that did not was too low. Let's get turned turned westward. Actually, no, we'll stick with west. We'll do any kind of inclination change after. I was going to go southwest, but let's not muddy the waters. Okay. I'm actually going to do this with RCS thrusters, so I can get more control. Okay, RCS off. That's a little too much. Or a little more than I planned, put it that way. Might be just right, but it's more than I planned. We're going to aim for 9,500. Why am I doing it? I'm using RCS. I could just use the opposite frickin' thrusters. I'm sorry, my brain is not working at optimal. Yeah, I just point this way and use back thrusters. Being a dumbass. Alright. I have to turn the RCS off right away because as it's trying to keep me on course, it'll expend fuel and that'll actually throw me off. So, alright, that's about 95 to 9,600. That should be about right. Alright, here we go again. Oops, I gotta get turned around prograde. Just in case. Again, the reasoning being that if I have to burn retrograde, I'll have enough adequate amount of time in which to do that. If I have to burn prograde though, it probably means I'm about to crash into the surface. So we will have it pointed prograde. Okay. It's raised up somehow. It's at 10,300. But we'll try that. See how that goes. No, we already tried that because yeah, we tried. Didn't we? What did we try? Well, frack. That's not going to be low enough. I don't think. No, that's not going to be low enough. Shoot. Fudge. Fuddy-duddy. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of bending us over pretty reasonable. It's a pretty fiddly little business here. This might do it. Yeah, we're starting to climb out of the atmosphere though. It's not going to give us a whole lot more braking than what it's giving us. Let's get turned around. If it'll let us. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, it's fine. We'll adjust once we get out. Whoa, okay, well maybe we should bring in a little bit more than that. Bringing it into about Ike's distance. Okay, well I'm going to regularize this orbit and also change the inclination because I'm probably going to go to Ike first to pick up that guy on Ike, and then I will restart the video when something happens. Okay, I just used up these strap-on tanks on a big nasty inclination burn. So let's get rid of them. Duna looks cool. Too bad it's got such thin atmosphere. And these tanks here are kind of prone to exploding. I mean, they're good tanks. They're light, but they do have a exploding problem. So we'll see how that goes. They didn't explode. That's awesome. Good to see it. Okay. Oh, and we've got our Duna encounter. I didn't even notice that. It must have been just as the tank ran out of fuel. Well, let's bring it down a little bit because we are going to no, not Duna, Ike. We are going to Ike to pick up that guy. So let's see if we can bring this down a little bit. 18. That's probably very adequately low, maybe too low. All right, let's do a little time acceleration and get to Ike and pick up that dude. Okay, I'm coming in the opposite direction that Ike is, so it's going to be a relatively high energy encounter. Also, I just had a sudden major lag spike. I'm not sure what the cause of that is. I just had a rather serious spike in lag. Like I'm getting 1 frame a second right now. 2 frames a second. Oh, I'm all the way up to 8 frames a second now. I don't know what the hell happened. Coming in pretty low too. I'm going to aim for about a 30,000 meter orbit here, which means I'll have to bring that up a little bit. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, well we will start again when I've got a nice round orbit, and then we'll switch to the Planet Commander 2, try to get him into orbit, and then we'll have to rendezvous. Hopefully using mostly the Planet Commander 2's gas, because I want to save as much gas here as I can. And I think it should have enough gas to get into orbit and do some adjustments, so I hope. If not, we'll have to come get him. Okay, here's the Planet Commander 2, which has been on Ike for almost 11 years now. Edson is probably looking forward to his retirement. Problem is that on the Planet Explorer 8 bus, which is somewhere on the other side of the planet right now, I was experiencing horrific levels of lag. I mean, just awful. So whether or not this rendezvous is going to work or not, I don't know. We'll do a quick save here. We'll give it a shot. If we're not able to rendezvous with the Planet Explorer bus, then probably this project's going to fail, because I mean, if we can't do it with this one, you know, when we're rendezvousing the lander, Planet Explorer 8 lander and bus, it's certainly going to be even worse. So we're going to have to try this. If it fails, we may just have to end this. So those is the brakes. I think Homeboy probably has enough gas to get in orbit. I hope so. But it's certainly not getting all the way back to Kerbin on this, I don't think. And I'm afraid the rendezvous is going to be pretty much up to this guy, because the Planet Explorer 8 bus is just in a condition where it's not really in a good way to do much anything right now. It's terribly laggy. And there are totally different inclinations too, so that's not going to help matters. But the good news is that so far, this one is not experiencing any lag to speak of. And taking off is real easy. No worries. I think we'll have plenty of fuel to do this with. I should have, in a perfect world, designed that to be jettisoned, but, oh well, too late now. Because that tank's just dead weight right now. There's some pretty big mountains on this moon. And Edson's freaking out. We'll get up closer to our apoapsis and burn to get things circularized. I'm gonna get an orbit here of 20,000 meters, and then change my inclination after that, because I think it's gonna be easier to change my inclination closer to the moon. Oh, frack. This guy's going this way, and this guy's going this way. I thought I pointed in the right direction to start off with. What the frack? Oh well. No use crying over it now. Yeah, he's going this way. He's going this way. But I got a ton of fuel, so I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem. What's going to be more of a problem is how he's going to manage to rendezvous with the bus, the bus home, without there being just a major, unspeakable lag festival. That's more of an issue. Okie dokies. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so when I get over here, I need to burn in what direction? Okay, I've gotten the Planet Explorer 2, Planet Commander, not Planet Explorer, Planet Commander 2 into orbit, and I'm working on the rendezvous. It was easier than I thought to get the inclination and the direction changed. Now I just got to work on the rendezvous. Of course, it'll all be in vain if the lag, when I get to the Planet Explorer 8 bus, if the lag there is just too severe. I may in fact encounter lag as I'm transferring an astronaut from here to here. So, but I still have a little bit to do before I get to my rendezvous, so I will let you know when something happens. Okay, that's the Planet Commander 8, Planet Explorer 8, sorry. Screwing those two names up. It's still about 25 clicks away, but we're closing in, and I will we will restart when we're about to do our rendezvous. Okay, we're coming up on our rendezvous. What he'll do is he'll get out on jetpack when we get to our closest approach, or near our closest approach, and he'll jetpack over. He probably could actually jetpack over now. I just want to get it as close as I can. I mean, I've done jetpack journeys through space that were of longer distance than that, but I always want to try to minimize risk here. I know that's terribly unkerbal. Minimize risk. Don't increase it. Actually, I increase it all the time, but I want to minimize it where it's easy and sensible to do. 2.8, 2.7, 6, 2.5, 2.4. I mean, I've done EVAs in Kerbin's orbit much longer than that. Uh-oh, now the lag hits. Okay. Lag city. Okay. Well, it looks like the lag is smoothed out, so. Okay, buddy, get ready. You might be going home. The operative word there is might. Now I can see it. You might be going home. 2.1 clicks, I'm going to go for it. Okay, let go. Jetpack. And then once I get over here, assuming I do, I can end that mission over there, the Planet Commander 2, no shit, and hopefully I will cut down on my lag a bit. I'm hoping. No, a long trek through the blackness of space. This might be slightly dull for a while, so I might cut some of this out. Okay, here we go, and the lag is pretty fierce. The lag is real fierce. And I'm coming in pretty hot, too. We'll slow down a bit. Okay, the lag appears to have stabilized. Maybe I'm far away enough from the other ship that it's helping. Still got all kinds of jetpack fuel. Just out of curiosity, see how far. Okay, that's a 1.5 clicks. Going a little faster than a meter a second. Which means it may be a minute before I get there. Actually, maybe 5 minutes before I get there. This is kind of eerie. Imagine if this were you. I mean, you're out there in total darkness, you know. There's the moon underneath you, but you probably couldn't even see it. And it would just be, except for starlight, just absolutely black. And you're approaching this big ship. You kind of trip. It'd be a little scary too. But it definitely would be a trip. This is kind of a slow process, but it's not a process you want to screw up unless you really want to let your Kerbal be in orbit alone around Ike forever. Probably not something you really want to do. Oh, there's the sun. That was sudden. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit. From this distance, it looks all sparkly for some reason. Come on, let's pick up the pace. Lag, 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 lag. That was weird. That was peculiar. There's a little lag spike, I guess. Yeah, it looks like the ship's got St. Elmo's fire or something. Look at that, that's weird. What the hell is going on with that? I just hope that the babies of the Space Kraken don't attack at this moment. Tear the ship in two in front of my eyes. That would be uncool. Okay, we're closing in. I guess that's light shining off the struts or something. A weird sparkly feature. Okay, I can tell where the crew tank is now, so we will head to it. about a meter a second, which is fine by me. All right, here we go. There the big Leviathan is. Whoopsies. Meant to slow down. No. Okay, there's the crew tank. The entrance to... No, that's window. Sorry. This really is kind of science fictional, isn't it? I mean, it looks... It has a sort of a creepy science fiction vibe to it. Okay, well, the lag is not too fierce. Let's see if we can get in this thing. I'll extend. And board. You are aboard this doomed ship here, buddy. And it may be a doomed ship, for all I know. But you're on it, and you certainly at least have better chances of going home here than you would back on the Planet Commander. So we will take it as it comes. Yeah, actually lag's not too bad at the moment. Well, actually it is, but it's not terminal lag. Okay. Let's switch to the let's quick save. Okay. Let's switch to the Planet Commander 2. I could switch to the map view, but I never trust that quite. I always feel like that's a potential for it getting fucked up. Okay. Planet Commander 2, you have served us well. Time to say goodbye. In flight. Okay. Let's see, the Planet Explorer 8 bus is in orbit around Ike. That's cool for the moment. We'll leave it at that for right now. Next time we will launch the landing version, landing craft, and see if we can get it to land on Duna. And that will be that for next time. Alrighty, goodbye.